I saw an ad for a game called Crypto Miner Tycoon that claims that players can earn real Bitcoin, so I played for 1 hour a day for a week to see if it's legit or not. In this video, I'm going to share how to earn, how much I earned, and how to play the game for those of you who might be interested in playing. Let's get into it. So right off the bat, this reminds me of a crypto mining version of The Sims. Not just the graphics, but the gameplay and how the game works in general is very similar to The Sims, except this one actually pays you to play it. Unlike a lot of other crypto mining simulators that take a lot of time grinding to earn new miners, you can build a Satoshi mining operation up very quickly and effortlessly, as long as you don't mind repetitive tasks. And when I say repetitive tasks, I mean going back and forth to the same places over and over and over again. You start out with an empty room and you're going to need to purchase a rack that can fit 4 miners on it. Here's where the repetition comes into play. To purchase your miners, you've got to drive down the block to Saturn's store, where you can buy both Bitcoin and Ethereum miners at different prices, and both their power and energy usage vary, so I try to get the biggest bang for my buck here. You can only purchase 1 miner at a time, however you can stack them on the back of your bike 3 times, which will save you 2 extra trips. And yeah, you're going to be making these trips often. Security here isn't too friendly, and if you try a sneaky one and walk out without paying, she'll stop you. But if you don't want to pay full price, you can watch an ad to get a discount for it. And if you're short on money, you can also watch an ad to receive that cash floating around in front of the ATM outside the store. To collect more money and Satoshis, just stand in front of your miners and they'll shoot out money like a baseball pitching machine. Once you have enough miners to fill the rack in your room, you're going to have to start putting them in the garage. And then this locked out room over here once you fill the garage up. But we'll go back over that in a minute. The garage is where you're going to build all your miners, but fortunately you can hire workers to do that for you and speed up the process, though I'm not really sure they're qualified. I mean, he's not exactly careful when it comes to handling my miners. First he beats it with a hammer, then saws it in half, then drills a bunch of holes through it, and when he's done with that, he just tosses it on the ground like it's trash right in front of your face. Does this guy even have a certification, or did he bust out from the local mental hospital? And they're always wanting coffee too, so you gotta get right back on your bike and drive down to the coffee shop. The problem with this whole going back and forth thing is obstacles, inconvenient obstacles. Like this lamp sticking out of the wall here for no reason at all. Why did they have to put that there? Just to mess with us? It sure seems like it, cause I walk into that thing every single time I'm going by. And there's another one here in the corner. A light I can understand, but a whole lampshade? Who puts that in their hallways? Anyways, if you can get downstairs without breaking your nose, you soon get stuck behind this coffee table that they awkwardly put here for no reason at all as well. Come on, you couldn't have put this out of the way a little bit? Maybe to the right just a tad? Nope. This thing was put here to trip you up. There are 3 types of in-game currencies here: cash, Bitcoin, and gems. When you collect earnings from your wallet, which is this icon right here with the Bitcoin in the wallet, you have to sell it for cash, which you can use to purchase miners and upgrades like bigger racks and workers. To sell your crypto, click on the wallet icon here. You can either choose Bitcoin or Ethereum, and later on Doge, which will open a trade graph with 2 options, 1 on the top and 2 on the bottom, and notice how both are constantly fluctuating at different prices? Here's how that works. When one of these hits a high, the number 1 will flash and vibrate, alerting you to sell it. The same thing happens for 2 if that number hits a high, and yes, if you sell it then, you will earn more from your crypto. It happens quickly and often, so you don't have to sit around and wait too long before getting signals to sell. Now that you know how to sell, you're going to want to shake a leg and start making trips to buy miners quickly, because you're going to need to build up earnings fast, considering you've got this pesky little energy bill to deal with every 5 minutes. And you don't want to fall too far into the hole either. I like to collect my money and sell it, then head over to Saturn and buy as many miners as I can before the energy bill hits. If I do go into debt, that's fine because I can start collecting and pay that off next time. But as long as you stick to the tasks here, you should be fine. This will guide you step by step. And if you don't know where to go next, click on the compass right on the side of the screen and it will gravitate towards where you need to go. If you need to buy more miners or coffee, then it's just going to show you your bicycle. If you don't like how slow your bicycle is and want to get around a little faster, or if you want to get around in style, you can upgrade your bike to a car that can hold more packages. Next to that is the fitness app, which allows users to upgrade their walk speed, miner repair speed, and strength to carry more packages. You're going to need to use gyms to upgrade these, which are also used to speed up upgrades, purchase several miners at Saturn's, and buy your own coffee machine. Now back to that locked door. There is one hint for every number in the code. To receive the hint, you're going to have to watch an ad and then wait 3 hours to get the next one. You'll find these codes on the books in your room, the plant downstairs, the fire extinguisher in the miner store, the ATM in the coffee shop, and on your mailbox. So after collecting your numbers and putting in the right code, hit hashtag and your room will be unlocked. To buy more miners, your power and coding system is going to need to be upgraded. If you overload your system, your miners are going to catch on fire. Now you can repair this, but if it goes unrepaired for too long, you can lose your miners, which is why it's important to hire technicians to take care of it for you. If you stay on top of their coffee demands, they will never let a miner get destroyed, and I haven't personally lost a miner in the 7 hours that I played this game, so I'm guessing they can burn for quite a long time before actually getting destroyed. When you fill your house with miners and finish all your tasks, you can prestige, which means that you're gonna start over again, but with a bonus to your earnings, so you'll be able to earn faster. You can also click on locations, which will take you to a map of different levels. I had just purchased the warehouse for 500,000 and haven't even had the time to explore it yet, though it looks a lot bigger than level 1. Every 8 hours, you can also open a rare chest for free that gives you money, gems, and miners, though you do have to watch an ad for it. Which brings me to the ads. I love the concept of this game, but there are an insufferable amount of ads. So many that it physically hurts. Ads to open chests, ads for more money, ads to sell your crypto for a 50% bonus, ads to buy cheaper coffee. It really slows the pace of the game down. Now I do suggest watching ads to boost your cash flow in the beginning, then only watching what you absolutely have to once you've got enough money coming in to stay out of debt. And that brings me to my earnings. Every day there's a daily withdrawal limit that changes as you upgrade. I waited to cash out until I was close to the limit every day, which brought me to a total of 700 satoshis exactly. Right now 700 satoshis converts to 75 cents, so just over 10 cents per hour. Of course, this isn't going to be a great way to earn money, but it is cool to earn at least a little bit of Bitcoin for free, though I do expect my earnings would go higher if I upgraded my power more. The reason why I'm not upgrading my operation any further is because when you're offline, you can only earn for up to 1 hour. When I play crypto games, I personally look for passive income earning, and not something that I have to stay logged in for 24/7 just to play. And that's impossible with the amount of ads right now anyways. If you're curious about playing regardless, use my referral code in the description box below to sign up. It would really help out the channel. So what are your thoughts on this game? Is it missing something? And if so, what? Let me know in the comments section below. And to stay up to date with future content, hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, save that money.